What's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to review two of my favorite yo-yos in my collection. These are my One Drop 2016 Benchmarks. I have a Benchmark W in blue. I changed the side effect on this one. Just kind of wanted something different. But this is the side effect that they all come with. It's this dome thing. Looks like the guys from Devo. It looks like their hats from Whip It. But anyway, this is a cool side effect. Super cool. Comes in silver. Looks great on the silver yo-yo. I actually bought this cap for the one. I have a blue flat cap to make it look like the 2014 one. But I don't know. Side effects are fun. You switch them out, and the yo-yos play different. It's pretty cool. So the cool thing about the Benchmark series is that they're all basically the same specs. Same diameter, same weight, unless you change the side effects, and it just kind of gives you a good base and then different shapes. So the base is all the same on these. They're all 56.7 millimeters in diameter, 43.65 millimeters wide. The gap width is 4.5 millimeters on all of them, and the weight on all of them is 66.6 grams shipped. Now they change when you change side effects, so you can make them heavier, make them lighter. If you make them lighter, the weight gets pushed to the rims more. If you make them heavier, it's pushed in the middle, it slows the yo-yo down. Really cool. I really love One Drop. I think One Drop makes probably some of the best yo-yos. Certainly the best mass-produced, like non-little boutique shop yo-yos that you can get. They machine them in Oregon, and if you email them, they will respond to you in the same day. And they're the nicest guys ever. And they're happy to help with everything, and they're awesome. They're just awesome. Now, okay, so the One Drop Benchmarks. So I'm just gonna pull the O apart. They're all kind of the same, but they come. If you don't know about One Drop, I've done some One Drop reviews. This is kind of what they look like when you take them apart. So they have side effects. So the way to get the side effect out is you push down. Some of them have side effects. Push down, side effects come out, and put them back in. It's got little washers and stuff, and it's real cool like that. So you come apart, each side you push them out. It's it's cool. You can change how the yo-yo plays. You can change how it looks. Super neat. One Drops all come with the One Drop 10-ball flat bearing. I know there's a lot of guys that don't like flat bearings, and there's a lot of people that don't like flat bearings because they don't center the string. And admittedly, you can drag the string on the response. But I feel like for the One Drop yo-yos, it's almost necessary to keep the flat bearing in there and go with it that way, because it's just so smooth. The One Drop flat bearing is just so smooth. It's so nice. And, not to say that I don't love center track bearings. I really do. I really think center track bearings are the way to go, and I probably wouldn't use a flat bearing in a One Drop if I was going to use it in competition or something. I haven't competed, although I did just come back from the PA Yo-Yo Slam competition today, and it was a blast. So shout out to the guys that went to the PA Yo-Yo Slam. The guys that competed, you all did awesome. Everybody was great. Everybody was better than me. I'm glad I didn't compete. I just watched. But maybe next year. So watch out. Just kidding. Anyway, so the Benchmark series I think is great. They start about $58. They're a little more for splash finishes. But at this price range, the $58-ish price range, you don't get better yo-yos than this. You just don't. These feel amazing. Just to hold them in your hands, they're comfortable. They're designed well. They throw well. They spin well. The center track bearing, the flat bearing is cool. It's a different feel. It's a 10-ball bearing. It's super smooth, super silent once you break them in. They do that One Drop shriek, but I've had these for a while now, so they're all broken in. They're nice and smooth, nice and quiet, and just fun yo-yos to throw. When you pick it up and you throw it, it's just one of those yo-yos where you're like, yeah, this is fun. I'm having a good time, and that's what this is about. That's what playing with yo-yos is about. There's a lot of guys who, they play with yo-yos not for fun, but for competition. They're trying to get better and stuff, but these are fun. These are a lot of fun. Hell, I would throw a center track bearing in this, and actually I should probably talk to G2 Jake, because his bearings are stupid awesome bearings that he puts in his. They're not even made for yo-yos, but the awesome bearings that G Squared puts in their yo-yos, I should probably just get a couple and put them in these, and use them next year if I compete. But there's time for that, lots of time. But anyway, so we'll talk about the two that I have. So I have a W. The W is pretty great. It's kind of a combination it's kind of a combination V and H. This is actually kind of what the 2013, I think, or 14, whatever, V looked like, but it's more of a W. So this year they kind of made it more of a combo VH shape. Pretty cool. I didn't have anything that was this shape. I've got a few V-shaped yo-yos. Didn't have anything that was this shape, so I decided to go with the W. Really like it. Like it in blue. I think their blue is awesome. I think their colors are awesome. They just do a great job machining and anodizing and coloring their yo-yos. This one is kind of more competition spec'd. So I mean, the super wide catch zone. I mean, this thing is awesome. I learn most of the things that I learn. I practice with this. I learn new stuff with this. This one is very organic. Pretty much, kind of if you don't want to shell out the $100 for the Markmont Classic, this is almost as good for 58. So, you can't argue with that. Specs are a little different. The weight on this one is a little bit more in the middle. This one's got kind of big rims. The weight's kind of all in the rims. So it spins a little bit longer, and it feels a little more stable. This one, the weight kind of sits at before the rim starts, like right here at this little ridge. Not that that's a bad thing. It's still super stable. It still spins a pretty good long time. This is a better performer, but this one's more comfortable. So, pretty typical of the shapes, This is a performance shape. This is a comfort shape. So, organic or competition specs. That's kind of, what you're looking at here. Get them all. Get all four. They're all pretty different. I've had the chance to throw a couple of the H today. It feels a lot like this, but it's more rim weighted. It spins longer, but the catch zone's not as wide. I kind of like the H too. I might get the H as well, just because I liked it. But can't say that you could go wrong with any of them. I've thrown 3 out of 4, and all 3 were awesome. I'm sure the W is awesome as well, or the V is awesome as well. I can't see why it wouldn't be. V-shaped yo-yos are great, and One Drop makes great yo-yos. So that's it, guys. The One Drop Benchmark 2016 series. Get them, check them out, love them, and let me know what you think. And cheers to you. Thanks for watching.